We love hip hop.
I'm gonna go straight to some music. Okay, we played On the Radar in the beginning, their freestyle that they had with the boy Drizzy Drake and Central C.
That's just one reason why I seen you around at Soto enough, man, baby. You love all some idiot guys.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that prior to
yes, I did.
us linking up?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, you did, because you're the one who told me about. Before we move on to the other one, what bar are you talking about, fam?
Go back a bit. Like.
See.
No, go for it.
Know what it is.
We'll run a bit of this, because I want to run a couple of these, right?
Some madness.
I want to make this On the Radar session on the Radar.
Yeah.
On the Radar radio.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Salute to them, because they've been popping off with some sick freestyles.
Yeah.
And they do interviews.
Yeah. And the Canadians, a lot of Canadian acts are going over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Drake has been in New York for like the last week now, because their tour leg, the New York leg of their tour, they're doing a week of shows between the Barclay and Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
So they're doing like 6 shows while they're in New York.
People got to come to them.
Yeah, for like a whole week, right?
Every night.
So that's why, like, you've been seeing, like, anytime you see Drizzy on Instagram and all that, or any of his people that are around him, New York. They haven't left New York for a week, fam.
Oh, they're chilling, eh?
Right? Like, he's popping out of hotels with dog masks on and all this type of stuff.
But
like,
New York's a vibe in the summertime.
Yeah.
Way better than LA.
So for him to be like, you know what? I'm going to stay here for a week and rock out.
Yeah.
So this on the Radar is a New York-based thing, right?
That's big. Yeah, I know that.
He's like, yo, let me pop off over there. Right?
Freestyle show.
Yeah.
Right.
Do some New York shit.
Yeah.
And badness. Combination.
Madness and badness.
Yeah. When I was an actor, they would go Stratford just to sell food on Bieber's side.
That bar right there. When I was an actor, they used to go Stratford to sell food on Bieber's side. Woo! Though if you know, you know.
You know, Agwan.
Hey, my girl, that's just one reason why I seen you around.
Hold on. One thing before I continue. I like, the thing is with Drake, he's slick with it. He don't be like faking the funk like, oh, I'm out there going to all these, I'm shooting niggas. He'll say, yo, back in the days when I was doing this, my niggas was doing this. Slick with it, bro.
You have to be.
Right? So if people ever say, well, why are you trying to be a gangster?
They have. And
go back to bar 2. I never said that.
Yeah, exactly. But they take it like he is. They're all incompetent fools. Anybody who goes against this boy is an incompetent. Like, I'm just being honest.
He's very specific with his bars, fam.
Very specific. He takes time and effort into this shit.
To the point where he's like, yo, Chubbs, if you see him with the back, it's like, nigga, Chubbs is looking at you.
Inside.
Chubbs is looking at him in the studio
like, yo, bro, don't say that.
Nigga, shit.
Media guy got jokes. Hold on. Media guy got jokes.
Baby, you love all some idiot guys, obedient guys, jokers and comedian guys. You know I'm like 6'2" in the right shoe, love, but you love all some medium guys. I want to keep
medium guys.
Medium guys. He didn't say media guys.
No. Medium guys.
I wasn't trying to say he's trying to get at you like that.
Okay. No.
Medium guys.
Because he said he's 6'2".
Love out some medium guys.
Right? So, okay, I'm not going to break down the Drizzy one again.
Okay, medium.
But I want to put some light on the Pressa one, fam.
Yeah.
I posted the Pressa one on the Instagram page too. And it got some good reactions, but it was kind of mixed too.
Yeah, because we've heard him go off.
I think he went off on this one. But you tell me.
I just because I'm a fan of him. Just because I'm a fan of him, I took the time to listen, right? And I'm just
no matter what you're looking for.
I love it, but still.
The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
This glizzy rapping. See him in rapping. How the fuck Yanni? He jumped off the porch and knocked his track. Still not look at.
Yeah, man. It's Pressa, man. It's Pressa, man. We watch this kid. We watch this man from a kid become a superstar. I have no complaints ever.
I'll
he just
have
keeps
one
improving.
complaint. I'll have one complaint.
But yeah, okay.
He started strong, but he didn't end strong. In my personal opinion.
Because that's a throwaway. This is a throwaway. That's why it's still a shop around. It's a throwaway. He had that tucked away. Use that. I would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're never gonna hear that on I don't know if that's an actual record,
No, I don't think these guys reuse
No. Some of them are actual records.
Really, eh?
Yes. Some of them are actual records. Some of the guys that go on this show, it's their actual record and they just spit it. You know
okay.
I mean? For camera.
And they've had Central C on before. So this is like the return of...
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that Drizzy linked up with Central C for this On the Radar freestyle? What do you think the deal is with that? You think they're going to link up and do more tunes?
And he's probably at one of the shows.
Yeah, the New York shows. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a drill guy. So, and remember, he has a good relation with the UK scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole different... They're a bit different over there in the UK still. They're showing love, you know? So it's like you're gonna see it in a different sense. Like he's gonna go draw for one of those youths right now.
I feel that he's been drawing for UK youths, fam. Like I think that it's gonna hurt the people's feelings over here in Toronto. I think he the UK rappers way more than Toronto rappers, bro. Yeah. I think let me rephrase that, okay? Like, I know he messes with Toronto rappers on a level like, yo, you guys are my guys from home.
Yeah.
But what he prefers to listen to, from what you see him do collaborations with, I think he's listening to a little bit more UK rap than Toronto rap on a regular basis, man.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like Central C's running in the studio or in the whip, whatever, when the man are driving.
Yeah, because they talk that talk too, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta catch it. You gotta catch their slick talk. You know what I mean? They come with that witty shit. So.
And a lot of them are just lyrically proficient, fam. Like these guys can rap.
Really rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they come from a different scene. They got the grime scene. They got, you know what I mean? So the beats were different. So you got to be very versatile.
And you have to be selective with Toronto. And the guys who can rap might not always be in that same type of lane that Drake and them are in.
What the UK, they cracked the Da Vinci Code when it comes to the game too. They're not emulating the Americans.
No, they're not.
They have their own culture. So
their own slang.
Yeah, so they're bringing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's facts, man.
You know what I mean? They know what they're doing.
No, right, there's a lot of the times like when you listen to a UK man's raps, and they're like, man, them this and then, you know, and you know,
beef patty.
Yeah, like you gotta be able to decipher the slang to be able to get how hard these bars are.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Right? But like, you have to decipher it if you're like an American or something like that who doesn't like catch all of the things, you know? Like when they're talking about, going up in the lift and you're like, okay, like, if you know what certain UK slangs are, you're like, oh, that's a hard bar.
Yeah.
But they're not like, of course they say some things like ratchet and different Americans, like they use hip hop slang.
Yeah.
But they're not so to the point where they're like you're right, fam. They're not like rapping like an Atlanta rapper.
Nope. No,
like the New York niggas sound like Atlanta rappers.
They figured it out, and that's probably the main reason why maybe Drake is like, That's why he f***s with Smiley, because Smiley sounds like a Toronto, like, bred kid. Like, you know what I mean? With the accent behind the actual music, the actual lyrics. There's the accent that, like, when you hear New York, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought I was feeling you? You know what I'm saying? Like, they got that accent behind it, and there's an accent that we got. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you really are a music guy, you would know, and then you study it, you would know why a lot of successful rappers are successful from where they're from is because they kicked the element of where they're from first, and then they gave it to the world.
Yeah.
So what we're getting from Smiley is really the element of Toronto kids and how they should really be sounding on records. I'm just being real. If we were to bite him,
and he raps.
Yeah, but if you were to bite a style right now, it would have to be his style that can say, okay, that's the original Toronto sound, because he's kicking the slang. He has the accent. Now, when you hear a kid from New York, like, trust me, you hear the accent in the raps.
Like a Ron Suno or somebody.
Yeah, you got to hear the accent. So that's what makes me know they from New York.
And that's
that New York sound, right?
Yeah, or like a K-Flock
right?
or one of them.
Yeah, they got that New York sound. So
they do a lot of rolling.
I know. Because they really sound like that. They really sound like that.
Yeah, when they're talking.
They really sound like that.
You don't know my body, bro.
Right?
Like, yo, what?
Whole bunch of spit. Whole bunch of spit. Just
okay, bro, I don't know your body.
Sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? feel me, cuz? So that's what I mean, like in the sense of why he doesn't shed so much light on all Toronto mans, because enough of them aren't really sounding like Toronto mans. They're sounding like someone from somewhere else. So that's not really what I feel he would be looking for.
Yeah.
He wants that genuine Toronto sound because he's trying to he does it.
Yeah.
All right.
And he sounds better when he jumps in on a track with a UK guy, fam.
Because
I'm sorry, guys.
Because they have the slang. They have the accent.
Yeah.
They have all that combined, plus the yardie. And if they're not yardie, they're probably Nigerian or Ghanaian. So it's like, you know what I mean? They got the West African. So, and even that, out there, the culture is yardie.
Yeah.
So when you hear a man's talking from the UK, we understand them because we have yardie.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, but we never put that in place here.
Yeah.
Yardie slang into the music where it's really set in stone. Where when they hear us from other places, they're like, no, that's that Toronto sound for real. Right now, the Toronto sound is like op, rap, drill, but it's from somewhere else too.
Yeah, it's a hybrid of like Chicago rap.
Yeah, but it's not originally our sound. We need more people sounding like our accent on the records.
Yeah. I want to play the Central C part before we get off of this here.
Do that.
Big salute to Central C, because like everybody's going crazy over the Drake verse.
Yeah, I know.
But Central C,
The good with me as long as it's
he went in.
Reno. Good. Clothing line when we had one shirt to go with it. Crocodile tears, she ain't even crying. Why you swearing to God? You don't even believe in Christ. What you saying we're law he for? You ain't been on your team, you been eating swine. No,
you ain't been on no deem, you been eating swine.
ain't a man of your dreams. Now you wish that you stayed with your previous guy. They used to feature, look, what goes.
Yo,
Madness.
the way he's bouncing on the beat, fam.
That's their thing. That's their thing out there.
That's why Drake's rapping like him.
Yeah.
Like the flow that Drake's using is the Central C flow.
Yeah, man. What do you mean? You mean?
Must come down, so when you're in the air, prepare for the landing. I did everything that I could for my hood, so how did they say I don't care for the man? The crib so big, I'm like,
Yo!
Wow.
Stupid.
breath won't leave till I see I take the tablets. No.
If I come inside, I won't leave until I see her take the tablets. Yo, fam. Stupid.
He mentioned my name because he wanted some fame and he ain't established. Now whip when I jump out quick, don't park it. I can lean out the
Yo, driver, stay in the whip while I hop out. Please don't park it. This nigga's stupid with it, bro.
Yeah, man. He puts the time and dedication into his lyrical content.
Fam.
Thank you.
I'm on the same page, man.
Bam.
Yo, fam, the thing is, I wanted to break this down because we have American audience too.
Yeah.
And they gotta take in some of these guys' bars, fam.
Bro.
They're sick, bro.
But they may not see it like that because they have a different culture from us and them. If let's say now you get one of those New York rappers or something on the show, the whole time they talking about they op and how many 50 ways they can hide their head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. Right now, what they gave us was lyrical assassination.
But they're saying the same shit.
But like reggae artists, nah, very more rich. That's like high fashion rap. That's like they're on another level.
Yeah, but like he's talking about, I'm gonna jump out the whip, do this, I'm bitch, I'm gonna win her, fucking go get a tablet.
But the tablet.
Yeah.
But it's more witty, man. It's more clever, man.
Yeah.
It sounded more smoother, man. It just sounded more like more pizzazz in it. Like it sounds believable.
Listen, fam, that's literally the translation of hurrah, make her take a plan B.
Yeah, but you see how unintelligent that sounds coming out, like how that sounds from how you just said it. From I'm not leaving until she takes the tablet.
I ain't leaving until take the tablet.
That is witty. That is wit. That is called lyrical assassination at its best. I'm not leaving until she takes the tablet.
Oh, frick.
That is how you say it.
Oh,
now,
man.
a kid who's listening, who's 11, 12, that likes Central, right, can say that, walk around his house and play the music, and it's not so offensive if you were to catch your kid kind of saying that, like, I ain't gonna leave until she takes the tablet. Instead of your kid walking around the house with headphones on saying, I'm fucking her on. I ain't leaving. Yo.
No, not that one. My booty hole, my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. What?
Yeah, like your kids. What?
What are you listening to in there?
Right. That's sexy. That's sexy red. Right. Like it's different. You know what I mean? It's different.
Billy, what's that in there?
Right? And when Drake's like, you want to see how deep I get, right? Something about something, and then sunset. And it was still like, that's playeristic.
Turn that down, your uncle's over.
You know? Yeah, right? Oh, man. But that's what it is, cuz. That's what it is.
Salute to both of them. Salute to On the Radar, man.
Yeah, man, salute.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all see the segment, the host of that show, fam, I want to get an interview with you, fam. Let's get this popping, bro.
Yeah, man.
A couple things more I wanted to mention.
Come over here and do he could do a TRLF special one for us.
Listen, I'll put this on the table right now. If I can get in contact with these guys from On the Radar, get an interview popping, right? Yeah. Especially if on the other side of the border, mans are popping up on the other side of the border. Yeah. I'll pop out of retirement and do it On the Radar.
Let's go. Me and you both.
That's when you'll hear a verse from me.
Yeah, me and you both.
You know what I'm saying?
Me and you both.
We'll do the Central C and Drizzy Drake, right? The Dusty Wallace.
But you know what's going to happen, though. I'm coming through. I'm going to cut up all you little potters. All you little rappers coming through, take your head off.
That's when you'll hear everything that I got on my chest in that verse.
Me too.
That's the only thing that'll bring me out of retirement, all right? I'm supposed to put it right here. I'm not going to cut it out of the edit or anything like that.
Nothing.
If I'm on the radar, then you'll hear a verse from Friday Ricky Dread. You know what I'm saying? Dusty Wallace, you'll hear another verse from Dusty Wallace, but fam, I ain't dropped a verse since 2017.
Don't worry, Dad. You'll be ready to go when that time comes. Trust me.
I might need a ghostwriter.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you. Oh boy, they dead now.
We love hip hop.